Silver and gold, most of the time, it acts like a yo-yo. It's a yo-yo game, my friends. I'm going to let you know what I mean by that specifically. Help me out with the thumbs up. That really helps gets the videos to more and more people. Soon as we hit 7,500 subscribers, folks, we're going to be doing a giveaway. We got over 5 ounces of collectible silver to give away in this video. One lucky person is going to win it all. When will it happen? As soon as I hit 7,500 subscribers, I'm going to make a video. Then we will let you know more information when the giveaway will exactly happen. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for that thumbs up. Thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you for the donations. Let's just get into it right now. Silver and gold. Yeah, it acts like a yo-yo game, right? Back and forth, back and forth. I understand. I've seen it in the comments already. People have said, I'm sick of $38 silver. Okay, I can accept that comment to a fairly good extent. But on the other hand, okay, there's two sides of each story, I guess. On the other hand, we should be happy it's at 38. Okay, we should be happy. That means we can get more. Okay, you know, we're wishing for something to go up. Let me just say this. Silver goes up. Gold goes up. Houston, we have a problem. Inflation is going to be out of control, my friends. That's where we're heading. It's just going to take time. People want to know. You know, I talked to a customer today. She bought 15 tubes of silver maple leaves. And she wants to know, well, when is this all going to happen? When is the dollar going to crash? That's all she keeps hearing, is the dollar going to crash. The dollar's going to be thrown away. I can't tell you that date. Nobody can. When the American people lose faith in the currency, and I'm surprised more and more people have not lose faith in the currency yet. It's just a Ponzi scheme. We've been lied to about the dollar. We've talked about this before on many occasions on this channel. So I sat down with her. I said, look, she was not that old. He wasn't that old. I mean, maybe a little bit older than me. I'm 45. I would say maybe they were in the 50s. Maybe. All right. I'm just trying to paint a picture here. And I understand some people are not that old and don't remember. They weren't born in the 40s. They weren't born in the 50s. They weren't born in the 30s. To remember what stuff cost back then. You know, I don't remember because I wasn't born. I just did my homework, my friends. I look up information all the time. Why a dollar is dying. Slowly but surely, it's dying. Things are costing more and more. They took out silver out of our money in '64. The 90% silver version. Yes, we have the 40% silver from 65 to 69, and I understand the 70s are just proofs. So yes, I'm going 65 to 69 because they were made for circulations, where the 70s were not made for circulation. So our last coinage that had any silver in it was the proof 1970 40% silver halves. So we got to look at forward. What's happening? Look. Nixon took us off the gold standard temporarily. Well, we've been off that gold standard ever since he signed that. Everything's gone chaotic. If you stop and think about the prices have gone up, gone up, gone up, gone up on everything for years. It's just not this current administration. It's not just the last administration. You know, prices have gone up and up on everything. Since 1971, since 1972, just look at history. You know, I was born in 1980. You know, I can remember prices on stuff and what prices are now. You know, has your wages really gone up? No, there are some people really think, oh, wages have gone up. Yeah, okay. I've shown proof. Go to the U.S. debt clock. Go to your U.S. debt clock. Go look what a new car cost back in 2000. Go look what it costs today. Go look what a new home costs in 2000. Go look what the debt clock saying it costs today. Go look out your health care from 2000. Look what it costs today. I've done a video on that, my friends, to show people how much stuff has gone up. We're just going 25 years back. Just go back a few years ago. Stuff has not come down in prices. This is why this is eroding away. Okay, this is why. So yes, it's like a yo-yo right now. We should be happy that gold's under $3,400 as the recording of this video. We should be happy silver's right around $38 in the futures market. I understand where spot is. I'm going with the futures right now. $38 an ounce. We should be happy. We should be able to stack more. And I see it both ends of the candlestick. I've seen it today. Somebody bought silver about 3 months ago. And I warned this particular guy. And I said, sir, I think you're buying too much. I know your habits. And I said, I know you're going to be back in here about 2 to 4 months from now. Exactly what I told him too. 2 to 4 months. He's back 3 months. And he said to me today, he says, Chris, I should have listened to you. I said, I don't give financial advice. Look, don't get caught up in the market when it spikes. Don't make a rash decision when it dips a little bit, or we see a big dip. We got a cost average or stacks, my friends. He had to sell about 60 ounces back. Okay, he had about to sell 60 ounces back because he bit off too much he can chew. Look, silver and gold is supposed to be a savings account. You're going to pay a premium on silver and gold. It could take longer than 3 to 4, 6 months to even get it all back, my friends. Silver and gold do not act like that. Okay, it's not, silver and gold is not an investment. People get that wrong. What, investment for this? We got to start thinking about, I've said this before on this channel too. I'm sorry I bumped the phone with my hand here. Silver and gold are a savings account for the future. That's what it is. We're going to be going in vulnerable situations. People don't believe that. I'm sorry. But how else this Bitcoin, meme coin crapola is not going to save the day. You know, there's nothing backing it. It's not like mining stocks. You know, I warned about the mining stocks too. And I'm not here to gloat. But Silver Mountain for me, and I don't have a lot of stocks in this, okay? It's still not that high. Okay? I got about 1,700 shares of this stock. It's up about 70% from where I got it from, my friends. I warned about that stock. I said, this is the stock I'm looking at, I own. I also own First Mining Gold. Silver Mountain, the first one I just was talking about. Silver Mountain. First Mining Gold are my two biggest mining stock, and those are investments. You know, yes, Silver Mountain bought back a ton of shares. Is it good or bad? Okay, I don't know. I hung on to it. I didn't panic when I was down, you know, nearly $600 in that stock. I let it ride. I'm up quite well today. I'm still holding on to it. I got my cash out price in my mind. All right? That is where I'm at with it. This is not financial advice. First Mining Gold's been staying flat. Okay, that stock's been staying flat. I'm still looking to add a little bit more into my position on that one. But I'd rather have physical silver and gold. I don't want Bitcoin. I don't want these meme coins. I want physical silver and gold in my hands. Well, maybe not so much gold. I got some gold backs, okay? I'm being honest with you. But for most people, they want silver and gold. Not Ponzi scheme, meme coins, and Bitcoin. Pimbex has a heck of a deal right now, my friends. They sold out the Morgans already. They sold out in a couple of days. And I warned. You know, this is why I made this channel, for one. Because I'm in the business, number one. Two, I'm seeing the trends of what's going on. in the market. So they came up with the Morgan Dollars deal. That's gone. There's no more. They're sold out. They have a handful of peace dollars left right now, my friends. These are random years. Expect 1922s, 1923s, 1924s. Random years. Okay? You might get all the same year. Different mint marks. 40 or more. The 32.25. There are online dealers selling calls more than this. Pimbex has come through. I've talked to Michael from channel sponsor Pimbex. A great deal this week. Trying to put these deals together. I was shocked when he told me yesterday they were out of the mortgage already. They moved that fast. These are not going to last long, my friends. These probably won't make it throughout the rest of the day. And I'll be surprised if I'm talking about peace dollars tomorrow morning's video in my 90% silver market watch as well. Check them out, my friends. Yes, I know it's a stretch for some people, 40 or more. Check channel sponsor Pimbex out for all their silver, gold, and platinum. Let them know. Yeah, call me crazy if you want to. That's fine. I'm Crazy Coin Shop Chris. They will get a kick out of it. We got to stop the melt too. Pimbex sent me, made, had them printed, stop the melt stickers with my little Coin Shop Chris CSC on the bottom of the sticker. I'll be giving those away with the giveaways, my friend. That's how I'm going to handle these stickers. I'll be placing 2 in every giveaway box. That's how you're going to win them from Coin Shop Chris. I'm not here to sell them. Pimbex donated them for the channel. I'm not going to make money off them like that. Okay? Just not going to do it. You know, they spent the money to help me out. I cannot thank them enough for doing that. Nice stickers. They're on board with Stop the Melt campaign. You know, I've said it before. You know, some coin shops, some dealers, some pawn shops get a kick out of melting our stuff down. Melting down U.S. history. It's a shameful. Shameful. They don't think about the future. They just rather make that quick buck today and the heck with it later on. You keep melting this stuff down, they're not going to make any more money later. I've said it before, and I challenge any coin shop, any pawn shop, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong on this video. Why in the heck can you not offer it to your customers for the same gosh darn price as you get it from the smelter? Look, you don't have to ship it out to anybody. Yeah, it's 100%. It's not 100% profit, but you don't have to eat that cost of shipping it out to somebody. You know, all it takes is an email, my friends. That's how we move inventory at the shop. We get a buttload of stuff come in, and we offer a price to the customer. If the customer wants the price, that's fine. If they don't, that's fine too. And when we know, when we have customers that wants something, we make phone calls right then. Give me 5 minutes. Let me make a couple phone calls with different customers and see if they want this right now. I can offer you more. Most customers say, great, wow. Never had that experience happen. Because we care. We take the few extra minutes to help everybody out. We make a little bit. Shop makes a little bit. We don't make a lot. Okay? We don't make a lot. But if it helps 2 different people out, you keep those 2 customers happy. And the word gets out that your shop is doing that. But they rather melt it down. Pimbex don't melt stuff down. A lot of coin shops don't melt stuff down. I don't support any coin shop, any pawn shop that melts this stuff down. There's no need of it. You know, there's no need of it. We gotta cross some kind of ruckus. We gotta do it the legal way. We gotta do it the honest way. No harm. We gotta stop the melt, my friends. This is where we gotta do it. We gotta do it with our voices. Stop the Melt continues with CoinShop Chris. Stop the Melt continues with channel sponsor Pimbex. Stops the Melt. I know you guys are not melting it down. I know you guys are not doing that. You girls are not doing it. Don't feel, like I said before on another video, several videos, don't feel ashamed being pressured into buying anything. Okay? That's the coin. That's what these coin shops want to use it against us. Well, if you don't want it melted down, and come buy it. Well, sell us to the same gosh darn price that you sell it to the melters for. How about that for apples? That's where we need to be, my friends. Cost average your stack. It is a yo-yo game out there. I understand. And it can be challenging. You know, I wake up some mornings, I look at the silver price, I look at the gold price and say, it's not moved. It's not moved. What, we always expect it to move every day? No. But when we think it's going to move, it don't move. When we think it's going to be Monkey Hammer Friday, well, today's Friday, but we really didn't have really a Monkey Hammer day. So we should be thankful for that. And we got to cost average. We got to cost average. Don't get yourself in a trap, my friends, where you buy too much at one time and have to sell. The money you put on the side, and you're not spending anything. Okay, you're not spending this when you're converting into this. Okay, because you're gonna get, if you needed this back right now, you can get this back at all coin shops. You're not spending anything. We need to get husbands and wives, relatives, friends and family. We're not spending nothing. We're converting. Show them this video. I challenge anybody out there this weekend. Take them to a coin shop. The ones that saying, oh, you're spending all your money on silver and gold. No, not spending nothing. My grandmother still says that to me. I'm spending all my money on silver and gold. I can hear her now saying it too, probably. But to be honest with you, when you take someone into a coin shop, call the coin shop up first. Call up the pawn shop first. Let them, this is why you got to build a relationship. Trust me, this actually works. This actually works, my friends. Take them in. And have the coin shop say, yeah, I will give you XYZ amount for XY dimes or X amount of silver bars, one 10-ounce silver bar. And let the coin shop explain it to them. The ones saying, yeah, this is what it's worth right now. I can pay you XYZ right now for it. And show the people who say you're spending your money. You're not spending nothing. It's just a different, this is money. This is a promissory note. This is monopoly money. This is all this is. Show them. If they like Pepsi, if they like candy bars, whatever they like. Find out how old they are. You may already know that already. But for the ones that are so crucial, criticize about silver and gold in your own lives. Find something they like to eat or drink. I'm telling you, this works also. Go back 10 years. Look it up on the internet. Google it if you have to. Show them the price 10 years ago. Show them that gosh darn price today. Then compare it to silver or gold. Silver and gold up over 25% each of year to date, my friends. Dollar has declined 10%. We got inflation starting to roar once again. Wait till the rate cuts happen in September. I think I was the first one to call rate cuts in September. A lot of these big banks are coming online now saying we're going to see rate cuts in September. Remember, I've been in this market for a while, my friends. I called in June, I don't expect a rate cut. I said no rate cut in May. No rate cut in June. No rate cut in July. We just got out of July. There is no rate cut going to happen in August because they don't do rate cuts in August. We're going to see at least a 25 basis point cut in September. That is my prediction. We could see even a 0.5%. I don't think we're going to see even a half. All right, I'm more edging towards the 25 basis point. And you know what? That ain't going to do nothing for the housing market, the car market, nothing like that. But that will do something for silver and gold. Silver and gold are going to start sniffing their little noses around the corner and saying, it's time for me to move. It's time for me to go up higher. And that is what my prediction is going to happen. I don't have a crystal ball. Not financial advice. If there's something you want, cost average your stack. If you have questions for me about silver, gold, or platinum, reach out to me in my email. I'm happy to help anybody out there. Keep stacking, my friends. Every season, silver dime, silver quarter, silver half, silver bar, silver coin, peace dollars, Morgan dollars, hot items right now. It all adds up as silver weight, my friends. It all adds up. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, tomorrow is my 53rd week of doing a 90% silver market watch. We're going to go for 2 years on that one, my friends. We're going to climb it to 104. We're going to go on with this market watch. I love 90% silver. If you've been here this long, type in I love 90% silver in the comment section below. If you would like to make a donation, there are 2 ways. You can do a super thanks in any single video, or you can use my PayPal. That is, I put in the information in the description of every single video. There's a actual link in my main description. All I ask is do not donate anything unless you're able to afford to do so. I do not ever want to take any money from anybody who's not able to afford to do so. That is why on this channel you'll never see me do a member only video, nothing like that. All my content will always remain free to watch for everybody, because this information is crucial enough. Nobody should have to pay for it. Not on this channel. I don't mind anybody else doing that on their channel. They want to run their channel that way, that's absolutely fine. But my channel will always remain free to watch all videos. That's all I can do, my friends. Keep it free, keep it free, keep it free. Thanks for watching. Coin Shop Chris is out.